By now, some or most of you have probably watched Four Letters of Love and thought about the deeper meaning behind the film. It is a heartfelt story set in the 1970s in coastal Ireland. It is a tale of how loss and grief can put people on different paths and bring them together in very unexpected ways. The film traces the parallel journeys of Nicholas and Isabel, showing how fate seems to push them towards one another. Nicholas's tale begins with him reflecting on his past while gazing at one of his late father's paintings. His father, once a long-time civil servant, abandoned his secure job after being struck by a vision of light, convinced he was meant to be a painter. This decision fractured the family, leaving Nicholas and his mother behind. As the family unravelled, Nicholas withdrew into a poetic world of his own. His father would disappear for months, causing his mother to descend into madness and depression. One day his father suddenly came home, only to find his wife dead, presumably a suicide. After his mother's death, Nicholas followed his father westward, only to find him on the brink of walking into the sea to end his life. In saving his father, Nicholas nearly drowned himself, but the act forged a bond between them. Nicholas stayed by his father's side until he completed his final and only painting. Tragically, his father spiraled into madness and perished in a house fire. That last painting, however, was taken and awarded as the prize in a poetry competition, tying Nicholas's search for art and love to Isabel's world. Isabel Gore grows up on an isolated island off Ireland's western coast with her parents and brother Sean. Her father, Maurice, is a gentle schoolteacher and poet, while her mother has a strong belief in magic and resilience. Isabel's life changes dramatically when Sean, while playing the flute for her one day near the cliffs, collapses and becomes permanently disabled. Despite the hardship, Isabel is sent to a strict Catholic college, where she soon rebels by running away with a local boy, Peter. After being expelled, she is forced to stay with him. Though Peter seems indifferent and emotionally distant, Isabel convinces herself she loves him and agrees to marry. Her mother has doubts about the match, but ultimately supports Isabel's choice. A wedding is arranged, setting the stage for her meeting with Nicholas. Though Nicholas and his father struggled to speak openly, they shared a fleeting connection through art and poetry. After his father's death, Nicholas sought out his final painting, which had ended up with Maurice Gore. This search led Nicholas to Isabel's home, on the very day of her wedding. Earlier, Isabel had prayed for a sign. If Peter was not the right man for her, she wished for Sean to be healed. During her wedding, Sean suddenly begins to walk again, and Isabel takes it as a divine response. Peter, sensing the shift, leaves with his mother soon after. Nicholas, meanwhile, lingers, and slowly he and Isabel discover their connection, bonding over shared books, walks on the beach, and fragments of art that resonate with both of them. Their relationship blossoms quietly, almost wordlessly, through a mutual recognition of something deeper. When Isabel departs, Nicholas pours his heart into 4 letters addressed to her. However, Isabel's mother intercepts them, burying, burning, and scattering them, rather than posting them. Her actions echo the protective instincts seen in stories like The Notebook, where mothers interfere to shield their daughters from uncertain futures. In a heartfelt speech before Isabel's wedding, her mother explains that love's initial spark always fades, and what follows is the long, steady work of shaping a life together. Though she doubted Peter was truly right for Isabel, she also lacked assurance that Nicholas was. Only later, when she sees Nicholas' room filled with unsent letters, does she understand his sincerity. Still, she chooses silence, perhaps believing that if love is real, it will find its way without interference. Even without the letters, and with no spoken declarations of love, fate draws Nicholas and Isabel together. Lying beside Peter, Isabel realizes her heart belongs elsewhere, while Nicholas, overcome, rushes to the beach. Isabel follows in a boat, and the two embrace, beginning their true journey together. At this moment, the audience finally sees Nicholas's father's last painting, an image of Nicholas and Isabel on the beach, watched over by their families. The artwork suggests that their love was foreshadowed long before they met, born from generations of unfinished dreams, artistic passions, and near-missed romances. Nicholas and Isabel's bond is not sudden infatuation. It is the culmination of stories, sacrifices, and silent legacies passed down to them. To love, the film suggests, is to understand another soul without needing words. And in each other, they finally find that unspoken home,